Hello and welcome to day number 4, Championship Monday here at the Williamsville Holiday Tournament. Kicking off here is Deer Creek Mackinac versus Chicago Bowen for the consolation championship game. And Ryan, not a whole lot of fans here today.
No, there's no one. I think Bowen has maybe 3. DMAC has about 15. Empty gym, but I think it'll be a decent game. You know, Bowen played it really close at Porta. They've won their last 2 games by about 20. You know, DMAC obviously lost their first game, but they've been playing well the past couple days as well.
Definitely, and as the day progresses here, we will see more and more fans trickle in here. And
it's going to be packed.
That game tonight, Williamsville versus Warrensburg for the championship, will undoubtedly be packed.
Yeah. You're going to see fans showing up for that game. I mean, it starts at 7. You'll probably see fans getting here about 6 o'clock trying to get their seats. Highly anticipated matchup, 2 undefeated teams, 1 versus the 2 seed.
Gonna be a very good team. Just to look, you know, at the championship, Williamsville trying to get their first win since 2017 and their 2nd overall. Warrensburg trying to get back, or they're back in the game for the first time since 2015, where they beat Pleasant Plains. So they're trying, you know, both teams who haven't won in a while, but, you know, trying to get back to it. And Warrensburg, I believe, has the most.
Like you mentioned, they won like 4 straight.
Yeah, they
2010.
won 3 straight, 2013, 14, and 15, their last win there. And so they've got plenty of championship games under their belt. But been a while for the 2 teams, so going to be interested to see about that.
And it's still another 5 hours before that game's even going to tip off at the earliest.
I mean, at the earliest. We've got a little bit of a break there between the 5th and
extra half an hour.
3rd place there. We've got a little bit of time, so I think should be nice.
Yeah. I think the next game could be decent. I think, you know, Bluffs and Calvary, if Blackford goes off, could be a big win for Calvary, but if the Bluffs can shut down Blackford, they could easily win that game, I feel like.
So DMAC wins the tip, gets it down to Han. Gives to Gilbert driving. Shot good.
Just not great defense from Bowen to start the game there. Just allowing an easy drive to the basket. Looks like DMAC's in a 1-3-1 to start here. We'll see if they want to trap in the corners.
Raekwon Rogers going to bring it up for the Boilermakers. Moving to his right. Getting to Jeremiah Carter as it tipped. Stolen away. That's Ryan Sean Deniston there for the Chiefs, who got that away as Gilbert. Gets that one over to Albritton. Albritton now to Kaiser. Down to Hahn, and Hahn lost it. So Raekwon Rogers almost turns the ball over. They get it, though.
Interested to see how Bowen can handle this 1-3-1 with some traps. Let's see if they take a...
Definitely not something they're probably used to.
They're not used to it. They might turn the ball over a little bit like we saw the last possession.
Gets it to right in the corner, back over to Rogers. Rogers drives, pull up, jumper, no good. Rebound by the Chiefs. It was Kaiser for the Chiefs. Gilbert to bring it up now.
Yeah, the 1-3-1 prevents Bowen. You've seen the past few days, they love to get downhill, just get to the rim. That might prevent them a little bit.
On there.
It's a good pick and roll.
Pass from Deniston gets that one into the lane and through traffic for the points.
Yeah, we'll see if it affects their ability to get to the rim and try to get contact.
So Carter gets it to right, corner 3, off the mark. Rebound by Deer Creek. Get it to Albritton. He'll bring it up. Has it stolen away by Rogers. He's got to pick up his dribble, gets it to Jeremiah Carter. He'll bring it up. Driving, take it all the way to the rim himself and gets a good finish there.
It's a good take from Carter. I think he's got to be more aggressive if he's going to work that high post area against this 1-3-1.
So Gilbert bringing it up. He'll take it down low. Travel called.
Possession to the ball.
So Rogers bringing it up for Bowen. Gets it way down here to Moses Coles.
So he's going to be fouled by All-Britain. Yep. Yeah.
So Coles heads to the line.
Yep. I think that's what Bowen has to do, especially because we've seen, I mean, they can shoot the three, but it's not their strength. Their strength is getting downhill, drawing fouls. And against this 1-3-1, they might have open looks, but I still think they have to work the ball down low, try to draw contact.
Definitely, as Coles hits his first. Second one is through. So the Chiefs now, they lost their 4-point lead already in just about a minute, really.
Bowen's a really streaky team. See if they can.
On kicks to the corner.
It's like a foul on Rogers.
Yeah, Kaiser
not happy.
Kind of had an open look there. You might want to pull, take that shot if you're the Chiefs. Get some momentum going. You want to build momentum early in these games.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what we've seen has been, kind of the key to this tournament is that first quarter has been slow, but the team who's really got the most momentum headed into the second has typically pulled out and won the game. So Kaiser gets it down to Gilbert.
Almost another steal there by Wright.
Corner, Deniston, three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Coles, who almost threw it away because Jeremiah Carter fell. To Rogers, stolen by Kaiser. Gets it ahead, Deniston, blocked by Rogers. Huge block there.
It's just a great athletic play.
Raekwon
Save
Rogers,
that layup.
yeah. Raekwon Rogers there gets that huge block. So Gilbert will get it into Han. To Kaiser to Gilbert. Kind of trapped in the corner. Gilbert moving to his left. Got a kick to Deniston.
Seems like these past couple defensive possessions for the Boilermakers have been a lot better.
Han goes up, shot, no good. He tries to fight for the rebound.
Yeah, him and Carter. Jump ball, it'll go to Bowen. Yeah, I think they've locked in a little bit better defensively these past couple possessions. Looks like D-Mac's a little uncomfortable.
Definitely a little uncomfortable, but it's gonna be tough either way. Bowen is a good team. So Rogers gets it down to Coles. Coles goes up, shot off the mark, rebound by Kaiser. Gilbert gonna bring it up now for the Chiefs. Gets it over to Eccles. Eccles driving, goes up, shot, no good. Rebound by Rogers, who gets
good push in transition.
Gets it ahead to Caleb Wright there.
Seems just like a really slow-paced game to start. Both teams just kind of walking it up, taking their time offensively. Bowen tries to go quick, and then Wright just kind of takes his time on the layup, and it gets blocked.
Definitely maybe some, not necessarily fatigue, but you get a day off, so you kind of relax a little bit.
Yep, it's a good take from Carter.
Yeah, Carter gets through traffic there to get that one, but you take a little bit of a break, and you're not maybe as loose as you want to be.
Yeah, absolutely, especially since yesterday's a Sunday. Probably didn't practice. You just kind of sat at home all day. Might not be as aggressive, maybe awake here on this Monday.
So maybe that will affect some teams later in this day, later in the tournament. Warrensburg, Williamsville, definitely something to look at.
Absolutely. Whichever team can come out aggressive.
Rogers takes it all the way, misses it. Rebound by Coles, missed his shot. Mackinac gets it. And that'll be Kaiser driving. Shot up, foul.
So they're going to call it on the floor, yep.
Really not a whole lot of stoppage so far in this one.
No, only 3 fouls. But
they've all been, pretty quick inbounded.
Yeah.
So.
Seems like a really slow game, though.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that's what you might get with that day off yesterday.
But as we see, not necessarily better teams, but, teams who are playing for bigger games, they're probably going to be, taking it a little more seriously, taking warm-ups a little more seriously as Eccles goes up, shot goes in, so this one is tied up again at 6-6 with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. But it's interesting to see for sure, not a whole lot of, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of, not necessarily effort being given, but intensity in what they're trying to do.
I mean, both teams are giving good effort. There's just not, like you said, there's not much intensity behind it right now. Maybe, you know, give them a quarter, maybe both teams will wake up a little bit.
As Bowen on this end, Rashad Jackson hit a three-pointer. Then on the other end, for the Chiefs, it would be Kaiser getting a bucket. So it's a 1-point game now, 2:05 to go in the first quarter. Caleb Wright gets this one over to Mariga. Mariga, jumper, falls. It's a great shot take.
Bowen's really good at the mid-range. As a quick 30-second timeout's going to be called by the Boilermakers.
So we'll be back after the timeout. We're back here, 1:52 to go in the first quarter. Bowen up by 3 now over the Chiefs. So,
you know, the way this game's gone, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these two teams just goes on a huge run. You know, both teams are kind of slow to start, but if one of these two teams can pick it up, I think they can go on a pretty big run here. Maybe.
As Cohen Gilbert gets it over to Denniston. Denniston back to Hahn. Hahn kicks back to Denniston. Denniston drive, kicks to Hoyt. Corner. Has to give back.
Steal.
Yeah. Hahn, three-pointer. Off the mark. Rebound by Carter. Foul called, but so Carter looked like he got it, and Denniston poked it away, but must have hit him on the arm.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's an aggressive foul, but also Carter had the ball in possession.
Yeah.
You know, if it's over to the back, so what? But, you know, just going up there and just hitting his hand for no reason is not really a smart foul.
Corner right, gets it over to Coles. Coles to Carter.
A lot of,
Carter
you know.
spins, kicks to the corner. That's Mariga. Mariga, three-pointer.
Other one.
In.
I think he's got 8 so far.
Yeah, he's kind of starting to catch a groove here towards the end of the first quarter.
I do think Bowen has to be careful on their skip passes, though. They're kind of just hanging in the air for a while. You know, DMAC might start jumping in front of those and intercepting some of those for layups.
So,
looks like Wright picks up a foul.
Cohen Gilbert drove there, went up, and was fouled by.
We'll get 2 shots.
So it's up to a 6-point lead for Bowen. Down to 5. It's very quiet.
Yeah,
It almost feels not quite as quiet as the game on the first day, where I mean, there was people here, but it was eerily quiet with how many people were here.
It was dead.
But this one, not a whole lot of people here.
Yeah. And obviously, I think the fans do play a part, and maybe, you know, obviously once, you know, later in the day the fans are here, you're going to see, you know, the intensity creep up a little bit. Another turnover from Bowen.
Hoyt gets it ahead to Denniston. Denniston down to Hahn, finds Hahn, good find there. Hahn just missed the layup.
Wow.
So that was Rashad Jackson getting it to head to Caleb Wright for the basket. 24 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hoyt has to give to Eccles. Eccles down to Hahn. Hahn going to go to work. Loses it, kicks to Denniston. Denniston, little jumper. Shot no good. Coles has it, 10 seconds to go.
5 to play. We'll see what Bowen. Still at half court with the ball. I'm not sure what they're doing here.
4 seconds now. Calls for a screen. Coles gets it over to Maiga. Maiga.
Man, they just didn't know the time. Wow. I mean, at least you got to at least get a shot off, and their coach is not very happy. You know, standing up top at half court with 4 seconds to play, calling for a screen is probably not what you want.
got to get some work.
Yeah.
Got to find some work. So we'll be back for second quarter action. We're back here, second quarter almost underway, 6-point game. So Bowen kind of caught fire there towards the end of the first quarter.
Yeah. I think it was Marega who hit a couple threes in a good mid-range. His 8 steps out of bounds.
Yeah. So Hahn there just got the ball, didn't know quite where he was at, put his foot on the line.
Looks like Bowen's picked up their defensive intensity the past couple possessions too, which is a good sign that they can wake up here. I think they're on a pretty big run.
Get it to Carter. Back to Jackson. Jackson to Carter. Thought about shooting it. Drives in. Pull up. No good. On.
Looks like a foul is going to be called on.
It's like Caleb Wright.
It's like
there.
Caleb Wright. Yep. He's got him on the arm. And you know Bowen's going to play. They're going to go for a lot of steals. Just can't get in foul trouble. Rogers is going to come back in for Wright. He has 1 foul as well.
So inbounding it is Denniston. With how aggressive Bowen is on inbounds, it's no wonder they get so many fouls. But
but they also get a lot of steals from it too.
So you kind of pick your poison there.
Yep.
Eventually, it's going to cost you. You'll get the other team into the bonus, and
and you saw that the first 2 days with them.
As Eccles drives in, misses his shot, but he is fouled there by Mariga.
Started their second foul of the quarter, still 7:12 to play. We saw them getting a lot of foul. They obviously, I think, fouled 23 times against Porta. We're in the bonus a few times there. Lost by 6. If you can cut down the fouls, I think they go and win that game.
Yeah,
they move on to the right side of the bracket there.
The story of that game they kind of got lost on the way here, and I think that kind of played a part. They definitely did not have as much time to get off that bus and kind of stretch their legs before they had to be out on the court. I believe they got here about 30 minutes before the tip.
They were walking through the gym, I think, middle of the fourth quarter.
So, and at that point, Porta fans had been here for about 15, 20 minutes. So Rogers kicks to Jackson in the corner. His three-pointer no good. Eccles can bring it up
Carter
for the Chiefs.
Back tap.
Gets it out to Garner. Garner to Hahn. Or sorry, not Garner. Zach Day. Gilbert in the lane.
Wild shot. Not even close.
No good. Rogers has it. He'll bring it up.
See if he can go coast to coast. He's going to try. Threw it away.
Throws it away. No foul called on Denniston.
Bowen's coach is just telling him to kind of slow down a little bit. Got caught in the air, tried to go too fast.
So Gilbert bringing it up for the Chiefs. Gets a screen from Hahn. Back over to Denniston. Guarded by Mariga.
Another foul. Looks like maybe a block. Wasn't much, but he just got in his way. Or the third foul.
We get it into Gilbert.
I think Bowen's playing it. I mean, you could have probably agreed with this. Bowen's playing at the Chiefs' pace.
Yes, definitely. We've talked about that quite a bit in this tournament, and
another foul.
You don't necessarily notice it until it's brought up, and you say, and then you start to think, well, a lot of these games go that way. Whoever really comes out and sets that tone and sets that pace kind of controls most of the game.
Yeah.
So, you know, what we've seen is the really good teams are able to do both and do either one whenever they really want it. You know, Williamsville, we've seen, you know, push the floor, and sometimes, you know, they can bring it up and just run sets quickly. But
some teams like to take it a lot slower. IVC really, DMAC's one that, you know, slows it up a lot. But I think Bowen, if they can just start running the floor and playing their game, I think that's going to help them quite a bit instead of just kind of playing a slower pace like DMAC.
Rogers three-pointer off the mark.
Almost a 5th foul.
But
that rebound.
Yeah, so Hahn's going to bring it up. Eccles driving, loses it.
Good
ball
hustle.
on the floor, but Jeremiah Carter lost it. Eccles got it, gets the shot to go.
Yep. I've noticed Carter, every time there's a loose ball, he's diving on the floor. He gives 100% effort. One of the best offensive rebounders that I've seen in the tournament.
Definitely.
Just out jumps, even if he's getting bucked out, just out jumps him.
Is Carter going to drive, kicks to Rogers. Rogers to the corner, turn, almost.
Yeah. Probably going to start cheating out towards Marega in that corner as he's hit a couple threes already. He's going to go to the opposite corner now.
Back to Deer Creek's offense, really. Doesn't seem to have a whole lot of sets. They don't really seem to have a whole lot of sets. It's kind of the same set over and over in kind of just different spots
dribble,
on
drive,
the floor.
Penetrate, kick out. Yep. Although Bowen doesn't really run anything
they
either.
Don't really, you know, they don't really have.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them really run a set play
this whole tournament.
Yeah.
You just like to get the ball ISO or
spread the ball around, and they try to hope to find a look. As Rogers drives, goes up, he's fouled there.
Yeah. Hard foul there. Looks like a push is going to be called on Albritton. So Rogers will have 2 shots at the line, try to get this lead back up to 6. 5:11 to play.
First free throw. It's no good.
Staring at the rim.
Yeah. That one really wasn't even a close shot, really.
No.
I mean, kind of just threw it off the back side of the rim there, but he'll take his second free throw. That one is no good. Hahn gets the rebound, so he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Gilbert drives, kicks, back out to Day.
So DMAC likes to do, just drive and kick and try to see if he can get a...
Hahn did a good job there.
Driving a layup. It's either that or it's going to be a kick out 3 for DMAC.
So it's a 2-point game now.
Yeah.
As Carter.
Still in the 1-3-1. Haven't really trapped hard out of it here recently.
Good no-look pass there from Rogers to get it down to Rashad Jackson.
Yep, fouled by Hahn. Bowen back at the free throw line now. So, talked about not very many fouls in the first quarter. Well, there's already been 7 here in the second quarter, and there's still 4.5 minutes to play.
Bowen does not want to get DMAC in the bonus because DMAC does a great job getting downhill.
Yeah.
So, you know, you get scared, especially if they're in the bonus. You don't want to send them to the line every time they're getting fouled.
Yeah, and Bowen they don't play that many guys, so Bowen's 0 for 3 from the free throw line this quarter. Got to knock those down.
Here is the second
0 for
one.
4.
That one's no good. Rebound by
rebound.
Rogers. Yeah, he goes up, kicks out to Jackson. Jackson drives baseline. He goes up over 2.
Looks like he was fouled too, but
defenders.
Looks like Bowen hasn't really ran there. There's the run and jump. Almost a turnover.
And it is, but Gilbert gets to it.
I think Bowen has to start doing more of that. Didn't really see that in the first quarter too much.
Albritton loses it. Foot went on the line over back.
It's an unforced turnover. Just kind of lost the ball. Playing too quick.
So, yeah, Levi Kaiser comes in for DMAC. DMAC, I think, does a good job subbing. They've got, they've got really 8 guys they can go to, and they're all, they could all realistically be in that starter, in that starting lineup. It's just kind of what their feelings, Eccles Eccles started the first game of the tournament, but did not start today. So interesting kind of dynamic for this team as Mariga in the corner with another
Wow.
three-pointer.
That's a spot. Third three-pointer from that spot. Bowen, I've noticed, shoots it well from the corners. Don't shoot it quite as well from the wings or up top.
So it's back up to a 7-point lead, 3.5 to go in the second quarter. Hahn.
I think he could have shot that.
Yeah,
Lost
loses
it instead.
it. Wright gonna bring it up. Gets it to Mariga. Back to Wright. Deep three-pointer. No good.
It's like a push is going to be called on Cohen Gilbert there. Pushed Rogers and when he got the rebound. So Bowen gets it out underneath. Like to find Mariga again, maybe for his 4th. Both teams at 4 fouls now.
We've seen some good inbound sets
We
throughout
have
this tournament.
You know, Beardstown, I think, has the best one. They just fake out and
Mariga, another three-pointer. That was kind of a
just
good
a heat
set
check.
there.
Yeah, that's a good
Man.
take.
Rashad Jackson gets the rebound and goes up with it and through. But before that inbound, Raekwon Rogers and Mariga kind of held hands in a little circle. Mariga got the inbound, took a shot, missed it. But here's Hahn on the other end.
Good finish.
Yeah, through contact, he's set some good shot takes in this tournament. And really in that first game, we saw him hit a lot from beyond the arc. As Raekwon Rogers, deep three,
banks it in.
Bank is open.
Wow.
2 o'clock on Monday.
Whatever works, I guess. Up to 10.
Slowly building that lead as we've seen the.
Still not playing with the pace that we've seen before, though. It's a little bit better, but it's not quite as quick.
Gilbert drives, misses his shot. Tip, Mariga gets it. Back out to Rogers.
Rogers pushing it. I like that.
10 to go. He's going to drive, go up. Blocked by Zach Day. Eccles has it, pushes it to Gilbert. Gilbert drives the lane, goes up.
Push.
Oh,
either Mariga or Carter.
Yeah, so that'll be the 5th team foul.
Mariga, yep.
So bonus for Deer Creek.
It's nice to see that the fouls are up now on the scoreboard. Looks like that's Mariga's 3rd the first half. He's
don't necessarily want to take him out because he's been
no, because
so
he's
hot,
had
you know?
yeah, he has 11. I think 11 other 26, but also you'll need him for the second half, so they will take him out.
So Coles comes in. Cohen Gilbert hit the first free throw and misses the second.
Good
rebound
offensive
by
rebound.
Eccles goes up, shot goes in and one.
Wow. So maybe now DMAC going to inch their way back. We've seen a lot of games change quickly. I think, if I remember, it was, who did Calvary play a couple days ago? Was it Tremont? They were down 17 and then got it to single digits. Yeah. A lot of games have just kind of been, you know.
Not necessarily close.
Yeah.
And then they get close, but then they get straight back out of hand. It always seems to happen as Carter drives to the rim, misses his. So a chance here to cut it to, one possession. Gilbert Hahn, three-pointer.
Almost was fouled.
Goes in.
Down to 3-point game.
One possession game now.
I think I'd get Carter maybe on another drive downhill.
Does a good job getting downhill.
Yep.
And this might be a point where you think Mariga should be in as they kick to Carter.
Deep
Jumper. No good. Rebound by Gilbert.
I'd like to see him maybe drive that baseline and try to get contact instead of just pulling up for a deep two.
They tend to do that a lot where they just take a step in beyond the arc and just pull up.
Yeah.
But there's Hoyt.
Good ball fake.
And his shot no good. Rebound by Rashad Jackson.
Like Rogers is going to slow it up. Coach is yelling horns down.
Coles.
Fake give and go.
Back to Caleb Wright.
Coach wants to run that again.
Caleb Wright has to get back to Rogers. 46 seconds to go. Maybe they're going to hold.
Looks like they're kind of stalling. Looks like they're going to run their horns play.
And
it was a give and go, and it's a turnover.
Eccles gets it in front to Gilbert. Gilbert goes up. 1-point game. 30 seconds to go.
I think you have to hold for one now. 30 seconds to play, up one. You don't want to lose the lead going into half. D-Max,
Rogers
looks like
gets
they're
it
going to try to run
Carter.
that again. Fake handoff.
Carter gonna go up.
It's a good
Shot
finish.
goes in. So it's a 3-point game.
D-Mac having trouble getting it in. I'd have to call a timeout. They are going to get a timeout. I would assume it'll probably be a 30 to get it in. Looks like a
Little frustration for D-Mac. Will be back
wait. Yep.
after the timeout. We're back here, 8.3 seconds to go. D-Mac trying to get it inbounded. Really nothing. They get it into Han, though. 8 seconds. Gives to Kaiser. Kaiser to Eccles. Eccles drive.
Travel. Yeah, walked. Still time for Bowen, 2.4. We'll see if they want to try to maybe roll the ball up. D-Mac's going to come up and prevent that. So we'll see what they want to do here.
As they get it into Rogers. Rogers, 1 second. At the buzzer. Goes in!
Oh, wow.
What a shot at the buzzer. So they
That was-
increase it to a 6-point lead.
What a shot.
Great shot there from beyond half court.
Unbelievable.
So it's now up to a 6-point lead. We'll be back for the second half. One more half to go in the consolation championship. Chicago Bowen leads by 6. Great half-court shot from Raekwon Rogers to end the first half.
It's one of the best ones we've seen in a long time in any game. I think I remember Sailing doing it maybe last year or year before, but that was a really good shot.
Yeah. So D-Mac gets the ball to start.
In a backcourt, unbelievable. Just unforced errors. That's what's going to kill you in games, and you know they're down 6. That could have been a huge possession.
Yeah.
Hit a 3, and it's a 1-possession game here, pretty much to start the second half. Looks like D-Mac's back up in man now. I thought the 1-3-1 gave
him kind of a better
gave him a
advantage.
little bit of gave Bowen some problems. So interesting to see why they're in the 1-3-1.
There's Carter.
ISO.
Drives, goes up, shot, no good. Rebound by Cohen Gilbert. He's done a great job on the glass today. As Raekwon Rogers jumps in front of it, gets the steal, takes it to the rim.
That's
foul.
a foul. Whoa, hard foul.
Cohen Gilbert hit the floor hard.
Yeah, he's still down. Looked like he made it hit his head, potentially.
So we'll be back.
Kurt Turner.
No, he comes up.
No. Obviously, Kurt will have to check him out probably for a concussion, but we'll see. Yeah, he hit the floor really hard there.
Levant Hoyt comes in.
Yep, Rogers. He got in a little argument with the head coach.
So Gilbert just does not take Kurt's help, and
looks like it's just going to be okay. Yeah, that's a good sign. Obviously, you don't want to see anyone get hurt. Rogers misses another free throw. I believe he's 0 for 3 on the day.
So not a great job from the free throw line for Bowen so far today. I mean, I don't think they've missed. I don't think they've made one.
I think they're 0 for 6 or 7. There it is.
Finally
there
makes
it is.
one.
But yeah, no, this could be a double-digit lead if they knock down the free throws.
Yeah. Easily could be up by
at least 10.
Yeah.
11.
Plenty of points, but instead it's a 7-point lead. Hahn kicks. Kaiser, three-pointer, no good. Deniston gets the rebound, goes up, misses it. It'll be Bowen ball.
Looks like he's a little shaken up. Looks like he'll tough it out.
Carter driving, goes up.
It's a good move.
And in. So up to a 9-point lead.
For D-Mac, just slow it down, get a good look. Got a couple turnovers. Maybe find Hahn for a shot.
Boy, to Eccles. Eccles gets it to Hahn. Yeah, he almost turned it over.
Almost a double dribble.
Back to Kaiser, down low to Hahn. Hahn goes up, shot. No good. Rebound by Rogers. Gets it to Carter. Carter goes, steps.
Euro step.
Yeah.
Good move. Bowen's been called for some travels on that plenty of times, but really good Euro step and finish there for Rogers.
They've kind of let
Carter.
Bowen play a little bit more than they have in previous games.
Yeah, especially that first day.
Eccles, good job getting baseline and going up and getting that shot to fall. Uses the glass there to his advantage.
Rogers slowly brings it up for Bowen. Not really sure what they're doing here. Another high post action.
And Coles
ISO.
loses it there, but gets it back. He'll drive, go up.
Missed the layup.
Good rebound. Oh,
almost
tried to really swat it away there from Hahn.
Didn't look like he hit him, but that could have been
easily a flagrant. His foot stepped on the line, so Deniston tried to get it back to Kaiser. Ran out, foot stepped on the line.
D-Max just kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. A lot of turnovers in this game. Got to clean it up.
Gets it over to Coles. Coles driving. Goes up, kind of pushed off.
Yeah.
There, but no call.
It's really the only offense we see from Bowen. Ball go to D-Mac. Just give it to someone at the high post and let him ISO. Looks like Coles will come out and Rashad Jackson will check back in. Also, in the game is Marega. Let's see if he can get hot again. He had, I believe, 11 first-half points for Bowen.
Got to be careful with those three
fouls. Yep.
Eccles kicks back over to Gilbert. Gilbert, jab, drive, back out to Hahn. Hahn going baseline, goes up through contact, and one.
It's like another foul on Marega. Yep. Looked like, I mean, he tried to wall up, but he just, hands came down, bumped him a little bit. So that's his fourth. And Hurd will come back in.
Yeah.
So DMAC could make this 6-point game again. Not going away.
As Hahn makes it.
Looks like the Bluffs are here. A couple of the Calvary players are here. Head coach is here. Watching the rest of this consolation championship.
Good, I mean, not a great shot selection, but
no.
good attempt.
Aaron Wilson, head coach, not happy for Bowen. Turn around, fade away.
Corner, Denniston, three-pointer.
Wow,
And
down to
that
3.
One goes right through. So it's a one-possession game, 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
I think D-Max came out with more fire, more energy. Bowen's still kind of just playing. You know, they're playing hard. They're just not playing with that intensity that you like. Carter looks like he's going to clear it out and go for a
ISO.
drive. Yep.
Drives into the lane, goes up.
It's a good move, good finish. Back up to 5. Might see him start to take over this game a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised.
So Denniston gets it to Hahn. Hahn. Kick to Eccles. Eccles goes up through contact.
That's a good finish.
Jackson goes up through contact, no good.
Looks like they are going to call a foul on the shot by Hahn.
Kind of late
call,
there, yeah.
Late call by Kurt Kuffel. But yeah, nonetheless, it is a foul. And Jackson will go back to the line for 2.
To try and increase this lead back up to 5. Makes his first free throw.
Bowen's got to start knocking them down. I think they've hit their last 2 after missing, their first 7 or 8.
So Jackson again from the line. Misses it. Rebound by Eccles. Denniston will bring it up for DMAC. Moves. Takes it almost all the way. Lost it.
Looks like it went off of one of Bowen's players. It'll stay with the Chiefs underneath.
Maybe Hurd
or Carter. Wasn't quite sure. There was 4 of them standing there.
So DMAC gets it into Eccles quickly.
Oh, fouled by Rogers. Rogers
tried to just go straight up with his
hands. Tried to go straight up with his hands, but he jumped, and he kind of jumped forward. If he jumped straight up, probably is not a foul, but he jumped just a little bit forward.
It's his 3rd foul, too.
It's his 3rd.
So kind of he's foul trouble.
Yeah, I think he's fouled out of 2 or 3 games, hasn't he?
Just 1.
Or just 1? Obviously. Might have been 2.
He might have fouled out of 2 games.
Yeah. I know he had a technical after fouling out of one of the games, I believe.
And Eccles drains it, so
2-point
game.
See if DMAC can get a stop and maybe tie this game up.
Jackson drives, kicks to right.
So DMAC has all the momentum right now. Bowen, I think, has to get a basket to kind of slow DMAC down.
Not much going here.
Nope. ISO game.
Right to Carter. Carter
ISO.
drives, goes up.
And 1.
And 1.
Looks like a foul either on Hahn
so
or
kind of been the story still.
Denniston, yeah.
Anytime team starts to come back, just a good answer from.
Yep, you get punched, you just punch right back. Carter, I think, has been obviously Bowen's best player this tournament.
Definitely.
Knocks down the free throw. Back up to 5, 42-37. Bowen leads with 3:06 left in the 3rd quarter.
Gilbert struggled there getting it in again.
Yeah, lost it. Good tip by Rogers, but he gets it back.
Hoyt. Kind of their smaller lineup.
Yep.
And Hoyt is in definitely their smaller lineup as Gilbert backs down Rogers, finds Eccles, back door. Nice cut to the basket
Caleb
there.
Wright just lost his man ball watching. I think Calvary's another team that just loves to ball watch, it seems like, as well.
As Carter goes in, just kind of throws a shot up.
Look for contact. Almost a steal by Bowen.
And it's on
Jump
the floor.
Ball. And
Jump
they will
ball.
get the jump ball. DMAC wants the foul. Travis Guest calls the jump ball.
Jump ball, possession, Chicago.
Go back to Bowen. Looked like a lot of contact, but seems like for Bowen, you know, how chaotic they play sometimes defensively, going for all the steals. I think they do a good job of, you know, maybe keeping their hands away, not reaching as much as Carter almost gets a foul there. And they are going to call the foul.
But Jackson, kind of a questionable
that was
attempt there.
questionable.
He had Hurd wide open in the corner. All he had to do was really just, he didn't even have to do it, you know, really get a good pass. There was no Deer Creek players in even the vicinity there, so he just kind of had to roll it out to him, and he probably would have got a good shot off.
And speaking of him, he just picked up a foul.
So that's his second. So kind of a lot of foul trouble really on this floor for Bowen.
Yep, both teams have 3 fouls right now here in the third.
Gilbert gets it to Denniston. Denniston drives baseline, goes up. No, does not get to Gilbert.
Rogers is going to be fouled.
And his ankle.
Looks like
grabs his ankle again.
Gilbert fouls him. Still a 3-point game. I mean, if you're watching this, it doesn't seem like a 3-point game at all. Seems like, you know, Bowen might be up 8 or 10, but
Carter.
Another and one for Carter.
Carter just doing a great job.
D-Mac doesn't like that foul. So back up to 5. Carter can make this maybe a 6-point lead for Bowen again, but D-Mac just has to stop the drive. They haven't stopped the drive. I think
especially from Carter too. You know, they really have not even stopped him once.
No, I think you have to make Bowen start shooting the ball. Besides,
so misses the 3-point attempt play.
Besides Marega, Bowen really hasn't made any threes besides Rogers' heave at the end of the first half.
Yeah, so Gilbert
almost in foul.
Loses it.
Stay with D-Mac. Looked like it went off on either Hurd
or Carter there.
Carter. Sub for Bowen.
Coles comes in.
Hurd will go out.
Hoyt has nowhere to go. Gets it in the corner to Gilbert. 3-pointer off the mark, rebound.
Might not be the best shot from D-Mac. You know, just inbound it, not open, good closeout.
Gonna take this all the way.
Wow.
Shot goes in, great.
The shoot layup from the right hand on the left side. That's just a really, really good take.
1:10 to go here in the first. Kicks it down to Kaiser. Kaiser goes up. Shot rolls out.
And foul on D-Mac, I think. Yep. Number 25, Levy Kaiser. And bonus. Looks like Jackson might go to the line here. It will be Jackson at the free throw line. So if you're D-Mac, you had this down to 2, and it's up to 7 right now with Bowen at the line.
Kind of taking themselves out of it.
Yeah, if you're Bowen here, make these 2 free throws.
Jackson
makes
the first.
Get up by 9 and then get a stop. Maybe be up double digits. You can get another quick score.
And this one could get away from Deer Creek rather quickly, you know, faster than they wanted it to be, for sure. As Jackson makes the second, so it's a 9-point game, 1:08 to go here.
I think Bowen, obviously, they're not playing the fastest we've seen them play, but I think they're playing good basketball. They haven't turned it over a whole lot.
Down low to Eccles.
Yeah, just defensive breakdown. They've had a few of those in this game. They've been decent defensively. Just have lost their man a few times on back cuts.
So Carter comes over to Jackson, 44 seconds. They're probably not going to hold. They typically
Yeah, we'll see.
don't, but
Seems like a lot of teams will try to go for maybe like a 2-for-1 here. Once it gets to about 30 seconds is when teams usually start to hold, as it's
we're
at 30 right now.
As Jackson's going to go. Kicks
Good
down to
feed.
Coles.
Almost lost out of bounds.
Goes
and he
up.
did lose it.
Tipped by Hahn.
So
Gilbert going to
D-Mac.
bring it up.
Yeah.
Gets it to Kaiser. Kaiser drives. Goes up and is fouled. So
like-
and one.
I mean, Carter was pretty straight up, but he was moving a little bit. As soon as we said Bowen might be up double digits, D-Mac has cut this down to 5, maybe 4. Good response.
Kaiser. No good on the three-point play.
They're gonna get
but
it back.
Chiefs get
Foul
it.
by Rogers now.
So that's going to, he's
Going
going to
for
pick
the
up his
ball.
4th.
Oh, yeah, I think he's got to be careful.
1 quarter to go.
Yeah, we've seen him get teed up a few times based on his reactions from fouls. So now they can cut this down to 3 if they make both.
Doesn't look like they're going to take him out.
Missed the first. Obviously, the new rule last year, 5 fouls in a quarter is 2 shots, not 7 fouls and a half is a 1-and-1. I think it gets you to the free throw line a little bit more.
And for good free throw
missed
shooting
both,
teams,
yeah.
you know, it really benefits them more than
Carter
anything.
has it up top. He's going to ISO here. Goes left again.
Goes up.
Missed.
No good. Eccles gets it to Hahn. Hahn at the buzzer.
No
No good. So it's a 5-point game. Bowen leads. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. We're back here, 4th quarter. 5-point lead for Chicago. Bowen in some foul trouble, though. They've got 2 guys in here
Yeah,
with
Rogers is
4
4.
fouls.
Mariga has 4.
for 2.
You haven't seen him score since the first quarter. Good
Hahn.
take. Down to 3. Wow.
Yeah.
Great response from D-Mac. Just when you thought Bowen might have ran away with this one. Looks like D-Mac's going to go back to man.
Carter drives, kicks, Mariga. Back to Carter. He's gonna go baseline, go up, under, no good. Rebound by Hahn, so he'll just take it up. Gets it to Gilbert.
D-Mac can potentially tie this game.
Over to Hoyt. Hoyt to Kaiser, back to Hoyt. 3-pointer for the tie, no good.
Rolled out.
So Carter gets to Rogers.
I think Carter should have just kept that.
And Rogers almost lost it, spins to the lane, goes up. Shot
finish.
falls, yeah. Three-pointer from Kaiser is no good. Rebound by Caleb Wright. Gonna get it to Mariga. Mariga.
I want to see him hit maybe another 3 here. Really good corner shooter. Carter has it up top. If he's up top, he's going to direct traffic and try to ISO this. Looks like Mariga is in a corner. Here comes the ISO.
Goes, just puts up a floater. No
Missed it.
good. Gets his
Another
own rebound.
rebound.
Goes up.
Great offensive
Shot goes
rebound.
in.
Wow. I mean, the thing is with his offensive rebounding, teams have boxed him out. There wasn't a box out there, but teams have boxed him out. He's just great at getting around it.
Hoyt to Eccles, goes up
Good
through
defense
contact.
from Carter. It's a tough finish.
Carter gonna drive, kick to the corner. Mariga, three-pointer.
Way
is
short.
No good.
Wow. That was a
And
good,
looks
really good
like
look.
Wright got it. Pump fake by
Mariga.
Carter. Gets back. Rogers, three-pointer with a man in his face. Probably not the best shot.
Yeah, I thought Mariga was open for a three there, maybe instead of passing it and giving it up one more. Wow, Carter's going to be called for a foul.
So that will be, I believe, his second or third, potentially.
Yep. It's a second.
Oh, so
It's like Bowen's coach is not happy with some kind of, I don't know.
Kaiser.
And there's
is
a defensive
wide open
miscue.
three-pointer. No good rebound by Rogers.
It's like Carter's going to have it again. We'll see if he wants to ISO.
Spins down the lane, backing down Hahn. His shot is no good. Rebound by Kaiser.
Not a good shot from Carter.
Really not the
Coach,
best attempt at all.
No, he's got to get downhill. He can't be shooting fadeaway twos with his strength. Then he gets a steal.
And just gets it right to Kaiser.
Throws it away.
Back down to Hahn. Eccles goes up. Shot no good.
Wow, a lot of contact. Looks like Carter's going to be called for.
So that'll be
They're
now
out
his
of bounds. Looks like it will be a foul. Yep.
third. So that's his third.
Another, yep. I mean, Bowen just, they fouled a lot, but, you know, they're aggressive fouls.
So if he picks up another, that means they will have three guys
With four
just
fouls,
one
yeah.
away from being
And all of them
out
are,
of it.
all of them would be in the game too. DMAC almost lost out of bounds there. That
Hahn.
inbound.
Down to Eccles.
Smart by Carter
Yeah.
not to pick up a fourth. He's a smart player. But down to three again.
Yeah.
DMAC just,
Kind of just had to let Eccles score because,
Yeah.
you know, his hand was kind of in there. So if he, pushes that a little bit, he might get called
Yep.
for a foul.
and as DMAC's down three, they get a stop with the ball.
Gilbert gets to Hoyt. Hoyt over to Gilbert. Three-pointer for the tie.
Air
Way
ball.
short.
Wow. Good save though.
Yep, gets it to Hoyt, who has it.
Rogers really aggressive. They're going to call jump ball. He doesn't pick up his fifth. That was close.
Jump ball possession, Boilermakers.
Carter going to bring it up for Bowen. Step back. Thought he was going to pull it, but
more
he'll just
ISO.
get downhill.
And another and
And
one
one.
for Carter.
So he's done a great job today getting downhill and drawing contact.
Jeremiah Carter. DMAC found the 34.
So just when DMAC, has a chance to tie the game, Carter just comes down. He's done it 3 times today. Just gets an and one.
Right when they seem to need it, too.
I think if Bowen holds on, he's player of the game, no doubt. Misses the free throw. Rogers almost over the back. He is really aggressive, very aggressive.
You know, it tends to work out for them a lot of the time, but maybe not so much in this tournament. As Gilbert gets it over to Denniston, who drives, kicks down to Eccles, goes up, blocked by Carter there. And the second shot attempt by Denniston is no good, so Carter will bring it up.
He's got a mismatch. I would ISO if I was Carter right here. Rogers going to come and get it. I just would have liked to see everyone clear out. Rogers is going to ISO.
Floater.
It's a good take.
Good, yeah.
So
Great job
Bowen
getting to the lane there.
back up 7.
3:30 to go in the fourth quarter.
And a steal by Caleb Wright. Rogers. See what he's going to do.
And
Drives,
just-
takes it all the way. Timeout, DMAC.
So we'll be back after the timeout.
Yep. Bowen goes on a run, back up by 9.
We're back here, 3:13 to go.
Yep, Bowen back up 9. DMAC had a chance to tie the game. Kind of just, missed a couple shots. Didn't pick up Carter defensively, and Bowen quick 6-0 run to put him up 9 with 3:10 left.
Hoyt kicks to Eccles. Just loses it. Mariga gets it.
Coach is yelling for Carter to slow down. Almost tried to take his man again. Waste some time here with 2:50 to play.
Carter has nowhere
Another
to go.
ISO.
Get
Yep.
down. Hill blocked by
Lost it.
Hahn.
They'll get it back underneath.
Couldn't tell if he was quite going up for a shot or not, but
Yeah.
either it was tipped away or he was going up for a shot.
Yeah, tipped away or blocked.
Either way, it'll be Bowen's ball. He'll
Get it up
out
top to Rogers.
And he'll definitely hold for a little bit.
Carter just gets ran over.
So 20. So that'll be on Kaiser. Mariga thought about shooting it off the inbound, but holds it.
Almost backcourt violation.
Yeah.
So Rogers,
Crosses his
ISO.
man up, goes to the lane, goes up and in. Kaiser, three-pointer.
Short.
A good rebound.
Carter, another
by-
rebound. Oh, he just got, yep. Yeah, I mean, just clear over the back, I think, by Hahn.
Yeah, so that'll be his third foul.
Yeah, still a foul to give, and then the second foul will be bonus, but Bowen up 11 here. 2:16 away from winning the consolation bracket in their first year in the tournament. I thought they've played well. Obviously, lost a close one to Porta. People can say what they want about that game.
Had they won that game, maybe they're playing tonight potentially.
Who would they have played if they Bluffs maybe or Porta?
They would have played Bluffs first, and then Williamsville in the semifinal.
And I think that game against Bluffs would have been a good game because Bluffs just, they're good offensively, but they're not great defensively.
No good. Yep. So
another
Jackson
and one.
goes up and
Wow. Slapping the floor, bringing some emotion here late.
That's the kind of intensity we wanted to see maybe
Absolutely.
earlier in this one.
Maybe they're starting to wake up a little bit here, realizing have a chance to go win their side of the bracket.
Gilbert. Or not Gilbert. Sorry, Jackson at the line. Miss it.
Rolls
makes
in,
it,
wow.
Rolls in. Thought he was going to miss it, but
Up 14. It was literally a 3-point game,
go,
3 minutes ago?
Court.
I think he should have shot that. You kind of need point. He's wide open. They missed him.
Eccles to Hoyt.
Wow,
Hoyt,
that's not a good
three-pointer.
shot.
No good. Rebound there by Hahn. He's
It's like
fouled.
he's fouled by Caleb Wright.
So that's
His third.
his third.
Wow. Bowen, I wonder how many fouls they average a game. I mean, it's got to be
Get it
15.
in. Kaiser, three-pointer.
In and out. Good rebound by
Mariga going to bring it
Mariga.
up himself. Gets
Just
it
going
to
to
the
pull it
corner.
back out, wasting time. Rogers probably going to drive an ISO. Yep.
He goes up.
Good move.
Reverse, yeah.
He's fired up now. Him and Carter really done a good job.
Deep three there from Hahn, and he nails it.
Not great defense from Bowen, just never picks up Hahn. But DMAC calls a quick timeout, I believe.
13-point lead for Bowen. Will be back after the timeout.
That brings back.
Back here, 1:12 to play. Bowen taking a long time off the timeout to get back out here.
Looks like Kurt Kuffel having a conversation with their head coach about it. But Bowen, 112 away, up 13.
Trying to close this one out.
Yep, trying to go win the consolation side of the bracket here on the first game of this championship Monday. Looks like DMAC tried to foul, never did. Whoa,
gets it across.
Passes it between Hahn's legs and then a foul.
So
what a pass.
That is Gilbert's 5th, so he's done.
Looks like Rashad Jackson to the line. Up 13. If you're Bowen, just don't foul. Obviously, guard the three-point line, and you'll be just fine for this last minute.
This is his first.
Yeah, really short there. Maybe the fatigue.
And Jackson's second one is no good. Rebound.
Almost
by
rebound
Hahn,
by
yeah.
Carter.
Gotta be
Almost.
careful. Picked up his 5th there.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't want to foul when you're up 13. It's a good take.
Makes it, yeah. Drives the lane, gets
Get
it.
back up.
Under a minute to go. Get it into Rogers. Gets it across.
Almost threw it away. Should have been a steal.
Wright has it.
He's going to go for the
Drives,
layup.
goes up. No good. Rebound by Hahn. 40 seconds
Don't foul.
to
He fouls. Wow. Can't do that. I mean,
So
you're up,
that's
yeah. Is that his 5th or his 4th?
4th.
So he's shaking up.
His 4th, so they've got
Yeah, 4.
Mariga with 4, Carter with 3, Rogers with 4,
Him with 4.
and then Rashad Jackson has 2, I think.
That's the last thing you want to do if you're Bowen. I mean,
Just start fouling out.
A foul when you're on the other end of the court. They're 90 feet from the basket. Just make them waste time bringing the ball up.
Hoyt kicks to the corner. Kaiser, 3-pointer is in.
Wow.
So
Down to 8.
8-point game, 34.
Another timeout by DMAC. We'll be back after the timeout. I'll do it.
Back here, 34.1 seconds to go. Rogers going to inbound for Bowen.
Down to 8. I believe Bowen was up 14 with a minute 12 left.
Yeah. So
They're going to
foul, Mariga.
Didn't even look like much of a foul, but if you're DMAC, you want to foul. Bowen hasn't shot it great from the free throw line, and they've missed 2 on multiple attempts. So if they missed another 2 here, I mean, you're looking at DMAC maybe coming down hitting a 3, making this a 5-point game. I think Bowen's got to capitalize on their free throws. First one's
Hits
good.
one.
There you go. Hit him when it matters. Up 9 now. 66-57, 32.2 to play. Here in the fourth quarter.
This one's over.
Yep, but also think of this. Bowen's playing aggressive, 30 seconds. Next foul puts DMAC at the line, so kind of they're just letting DMAC roll the ball. I don't think that's smart either. Make them waste time, pick it up. They almost foul. Don't want to foul.
Gets it to Denniston. Denniston over to Kaiser, who drives baseline, goes up. Shot no good. Rebound by Denniston, who goes up, gets the points.
Another timeout, DMAC. We'll be back
it's a
after the
game,
timeout.
Or, sorry, 8-point game. We'll be back after the timeout.
Yeah, I'll do it. We're back after I think a 30-second timeout by Deer Creek Mackinac. It'll be Bowen's ball underneath, up 8 with 19 seconds left.
This one's over.
Probably over. It's been about the longest minute of game time and
we've probably seen all
ever.
tournament.
I mean, this is just. I mean. You know, at least when you're calling timeouts, it's single digits, not 18-point leads like it was against a couple weeks ago when Tremont came to Williamsville.
Because
they're going to foul. So, I guess if you're DMAC, you're thinking, well, they haven't shot great from the line. They missed both. You get a 3, you have a chance, but it's still a lot of what ifs. Yep. I don't think it's going to happen, but seen crazy things. Smarty goes back at the line. His first one is no good. Wow.
So they have not shot great at all today from the line.
And they still put up 67 points.
They went to the line like 12 times, somewhere in there. And he makes his second one.
I mean, if they shoot it well, I mean, they haven't made many threes either. If they just make a couple threes, they're probably putting up 80, 85.
Hahn, three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Eccles, who just throws up a shot, no good.
Thought he was going to probably be fouled.
Denniston goes up and
misses
no
that
good.
layup. They're not going to foul. And Chicago Bowen, first year in the tournament, will win consolation bracket.
Game number 1 of the day is over. Join us in about
20 minutes probably.
20-ish minutes for the
Calvary,
5th place game.
Illini Bluffs. We'll see you then.
After that.